The relics of the Great Wall of China and its fortresses and watchtowers show us China's culture of national pride. Historically, the Great Wall of China protected its people from invasion by the north and promoted trade between the two sides. Nowadays, although its military function has ended, it is a top tourist attraction in China and a symbol of Chinese nation and culture.
The Leshan Giant Buddha is one of China's most amazing monuments. It is an awesome statue that stands at 71 meters tall. It is a stunning statue carved out of a copper red colored cliffside. It is not only a statue, but it also is a major symbol of China's largest religion, Buddhism. The Forbidden City is one of China's most important landmarks. It was constructed in 1420 during the Ming Dynasty in China. It stands for much more than just its history, though. It stands for its immaculate gardens. It is the embodiment of Chinese beauty. Buddhism is one of the world's largest religions, and it just happens to originate in China. Buddhism has around 400 million followers called Buddhists. Buddhists believe that suffering is needed as well as meditation in order to find tranquility without the need of worshiping a god. They call this tranquility enlightenment or nirvana.
Taoism plays an important role in Chinese culture. Taoism is understood as the way of the universe. Taoism teaches that all living things should live in a state of harmony with the universe and the energy that is found inside of it.
A legend of the yin and the yang is that when the Big Bang took place, the god Pangu had cracked the egg and the yang rose to the sky while the yin formed the earth. It is said that they were born from the chaos from when the universe was being created. The leaping carp symbolizes overcoming a difficult challenge. It is in reference to the legend, carp, which can leap over the mythical dragon's gate, will transform into a dragon. Now, when you see a parrotfish, it represents happiness in a marriage, and it was related to fertility due to the reproductive success in the fish.
In Chinese culture, yin and yang represent the opposite principles in nature, and in a way it shows the balance that everything in our surroundings needs to have, which is why it is so popular all over the world. The concept of yin and yang has a long history of at least 4,000 years old. Yin and yang are a pair that is always together, like the feminine and masculine, the sun and moon, hot and cold, dark and light, among many other examples.
Chinese calligraphy is a traditional form of writing characters. It turns characters into images and also emphasizes the expression of emotions. It has a history of about 1,000 years. It is a unique artistic form of Chinese cultural treasure. It represents Chinese art. The Spring Festival, which is known as the Chinese New Year to most, it is known as one of the most important Chinese traditional festivals. During the festival, there are many people cleaning and decorating and gifts being exchanged in beliefs to bring everyone together in good luck and prosperity for the new year. Tomb cleaning, the Kunming Festival is one of the most important festivals in Chinese culture. There are many events in the festival, but tomb cleaning is one of the most important, as most go to show their past ancestors respect by cleaning their tombs. They also pray for blessings for their families.
Birthdays are celebrated differently in Chinese culture. Certain gifts represent bad luck or remind them of growing old, but one thing that they do receive along with a cake is noodles. A bowl of longevity noodles brings a long life, but only if you slurp them whole. The Chinese culture celebrates a festival called the Mid-Autumn Festival. One of the most important things there is the moon worship. An ancient saying is that the sun and moon are a couple and the stars are their children. They see the full moon as the moon being pregnant, and women especially worship this. In Chinese culture, there is a thing called the Dragon Boat Festival. The Dragon Boat Festival is a public holiday in China. There are two different stories that circulate about the holiday. One is that Qiwan, a popular man with the local people, tried drowning himself. The people rushed in boats to save himself, or at least retrieve his body so fish can eat his body. The other story is linked to superstitions surrounding the date on which it falls because it is also called the Double Fifth Festival. This festival falls on the 5th day of the 5th lunar month.
Dragon Head Raising Festival falls on the second day of the second lunar month every year and recognizes the start of spring in farming. This year it fell on March 4th. Ancient people believed that after this day, rainfall increases because of the rain-bringing Dragon King has awakened from his winter sleep. There are many factors that can influence sense of fashion in ancient China. The rise of different beliefs, religions, wars, and emperors would change how people would dress. In each Chinese dynasty under a new leader, people will wear different types of clothing and different colored clothing, making clothing such a big part of Chinese culture.
One of the oldest pieces of China's traditional clothing has a history of over 4,000 years. Hengdi's consort Lizu made cloth with silk. It is now known to only be worn on special occasions like weddings, festivals, and pictures.
Before the 17th century BC, clothes used to be made out of animal skin, and the clothes were designed with animal teeth and small stones as decorations. Around 5,000 years ago, it is when real clothes were invented, and you started to see a change to get us to where we are today with clothing. Men and women had kept their hair in a similar way at time in China. While men had long hair, they had the choice to keep it down or up to show piety and virility. Women had long hair that was in loose or loop buns to show advancements. China is considered to be a coconut culture, while the United States is considered to be a peach culture. To be considered a coconut culture means that people on the outside look hard and tough, but once you break in, you have gained their trust and they have become more open to you.